What's up guys, it's Alyssa and today I'm going to be doing a little first impressions review on the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Thirsty Palette. And this is what the outside packaging looks like, and then I'll show you guys the inside. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in so you can see me create the eye look. Alright guys, so I tried to zoom you guys in. I honestly don't even know if it really zoomed in anymore or if it zoomed in less, because I would zoom in but then you wouldn't be able to see my eyes, and I didn't want to raise my tripod because I have my light right behind it, and if I raise it then I have to go and I have to fix the light and make the light go higher, so I just didn't feel like doing that. So then I had to fix, I don't feel like explaining it, but the point is I struggled, but here we are, and I don't know if it's even any closer than it was before. But I have the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Thirsty Palette, which released, I don't even remember when it released, but it arrived. Well, it didn't arrive when I was on vacation. We had the mail stopped, so everything was held at the post office and then was delivered the day we got back. But the point is, it would have arrived before. It would have arrived on like Wednesday or Thursday of last week. So, it's been here for a while. And oh wow, these are big pans. Like in the pictures you see it, and it looks like pretty small pans. In person, these pans are huge. Oh gosh, I think I just touched the mirror. These pans are huge. I don't know if you guys can see it in camera, but in person they're huge. Like in the picture, maybe it's just me, but in the pictures they appeared way smaller. But in person they're way bigger, and I want to do swatches, but at the same time I don't want to mess up like the little stars that are in there. Yeah, I'm just not going to do swatches. What I'm going to do is just going to go ahead and prime my eyelids with the Tarte Shape Tape, and then I'll come back and start my eye look. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I only primed one of my eyelids. I did this eyelid because I'm thinking about filming, I don't know if I want to do this. I kind of want to film an Instagram tutorial on the exact same look on my other eye, and the reason why I have to film it separately is because for some reason I can't figure out how to get my camera to send the videos to my phone. Like, it will send pictures, but every time I try to send a video it doesn't work. So I don't know, maybe I'll just like email it, like hook it up to the computer, email it to myself, and open the email on my phone and somehow get it into iMovie. I don't know, but what I've been doing is just filming separately on my phone for my tutorials on Instagram. I might do that, I might not, I'm not really sure, but that's why I only primed one of my eyelids. Anyways, I'm going to take the shade Parched, this one right here. I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid. And I'm just using this, I think this is a shading brush from Real Techniques, but it seems like a really good like packing brush, which is what I like to use it for, so I'm just going to pack this all over my lid. And I have no idea what kind of look I want to do. I kind of want to try, I'm not going to try to use all the colors, but I want to try to use like a brown, a blue, and like a corally shade. I really want to use the yellow, but I don't know how to incorporate that with all of the colors that I want to use, but we'll just see what happens. Anyways, I'm going to take the shade Subtle right here, and I'm just going to put that in my crease using the exact same brush. I'm just using this as my transition shade. And there is like a little bit, I guess you would say, of kickback, like when you press into the pan. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it in person. There's the slightest bit of kickback. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's fallout, it's just like the slightest bit of kickback. If you guys see that, that would be the amount of fallout that there is, but I'm not tapping it. I'm just putting it directly onto my lid. And I have no idea how dark I want this transition shade to be or anything, because I don't know what look I'm gonna do. I feel like this is a pretty decent amount. Not amount, but a decent color. decent color. Next, I'm gonna take the shade Taste Buds right here, and I'm just gonna put that into my crease using a Real Techniques. No, this brush had shadow on it. I thought I cleaned it. Okay, I won't be taking this brush. I'll take this Mikasa Beauty brush E320, which I also have a discount code for, and I'll leave that on the screen, or it's also linked down below. But anyways, now I'm going to take the shade Taste Buds. Ooh. And put that into my crease. Next, I'm going to take the shade Bitch. Alright, I'm going to take that shade and just put that on the outer corner. And this is a Real Techniques, I don't even know what brush. Angled shadow brush, yeah. And I'm just going to put that on the outer corner. And I'm just going to start by packing this in, and then I will blend it out. And if you guys don't know this, this is my very first, not only Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette, but Jeffree Star Cosmetics owning anything from them. I've never tried any of his products because they're really, really expensive. And I've been wanting to try his products, so I finally put in the money, basically because you guys were like, oh, we want to see a review on this, so yeah. Y'all made me buy it. I'm not mad about it though, I wanted to buy it, but I just had to save up a lot of my money to get this. And oh my goodness. Shipping, wait, did I have to pay for shipping? I think I did. My original purchase, I wasn't going to have to pay for shipping, so I was going to buy a bunch of stuff. But then, the day before the release, my mom made me go out with my friend and was like, oh yeah, go shopping. And she was like, oh yeah, I'll pay. And then she only had $19 in cash on her. And she didn't have time to go to the bank to get more money. So she gave me $19. What am I supposed to buy for $19? I mean, I could probably buy one thing, but anyways, I ended up having to use some of my own money, which then took a lot of money out of what I was going to put towards my Jeffree Star Cosmetics purchase. So then I only had enough to get the palette because we have, not only did I have to pay for shipping, but we had the California sales tax. So that was added on. I knew so many people, they posted, they were like, took a screenshot of their order. It was like, just purchased the palette, and I'm looking at their total, and I'm looking at mine, and I'm like, that damn California sales tax, you know, making the price really, really high. Okay. Now that that's kind of like blended, not like, it's not blended up here, but it's like blended into the areas that needs to be, I'm just going to take this Mikasa Beauty, just the same brush, the E320, and I think I used it with a little bit of Taste Buds, so I just dipped into the tiniest bit of Taste Buds. And I'm just going to try to blend out these edges right here. I don't know if it's going to work. It kind of just like took off a bunch of my product. And it's like bringing it up there. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just going to put a little bit more of Bitch right here. What am I supposed to say? If Jeffree Star saw this, he'd be like, honey, you're not saying it right. It's Bitch. So that's the shade that I'm using. He's made that very clear in his video. This didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but we're just going to work with it. And I really want to use the yellow, but I want to use the blue too, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that. because I also want to use one of the shimmers, so I feel like cutting my crease, then putting like yellow, and then, which would be Quench, and then putting like Filthy Rich, which is one of the shimmery, goldish shimmery shades, right there, and then putting like Submerge and Splash on the lower lash line. But I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. I mean, technically with makeup and beauty and everything, you're not sure how anything's really going to turn out. You just kind of go for it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go for it. So let's just hope this works out. What am I going to do? Cut my crease using Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral. That just happened. Alright. Guess that's it telling me to be done with that. I'm gonna take, oh, here's my packing brush. Take this packing brush and, actually, no. I'm going to take that, I think it's called the Angle Shadow Brush of Real Techniques. Take a little bit of Bitch and put that right here. Try to blend out that color a little bit so it's not like a harsh line right where my cut crease ends. There we go, I think that looks fine. Now, I'm going to take this packing brush and go into the shade, I should probably show you the shade, Quench, which is the yellow shade. I don't know if you guys could see that. I really don't know. I'm just going with the flow. And I'm just going to pack that right here. Ooh, pigment. This yellow has so much pigment, guys. I'm in love with this yellow already. Alright. Yellow looks coming at you. Watch my Insta. I'm going to create so many looks now. Such a pigmented yellow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just gonna keep going in and just packing that on a little bit more. Well. Alright, my camera stopped recording and I don't know where it stopped, but I'm just gonna go back and say I took the shade Filthy Rich right here. It's like the goldish shade. I don't even know if you guys could see that. And I put that right here on my eye and then blended it with my finger into the yellow shade. I'm not loving how this look has turned, what it's turned into so far, but I'm not mad at it. Okay, look at my finger. Can you guys see that? That's just from like taking that shade and putting it all onto my eyelid. Anyways, different brush. Let's say, oh yeah, I'm going to take this small, like, I think this isn't even a pencil brush. I don't know what kind of brush this is. It's just a small little, like, detail brush. Ooh, which one do I want to go into first? I don't know if I want to take Submerge or Splash. Teal's my favorite, so I really want to do Splash, but I want to use Submerge too. Maybe I'll do, like, Splash and then Submerge here. That's what I'm going to do. Yep. Alright. So I'm going to take the shade Splash right there and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line on like the inner corner area. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but I can. And I'm saying that because of me struggling with setting up my camera. Ooh, okay. When I first did like my first coat of Splash on the lower lash line, it wasn't very like super as pigmented as I thought it was going to be. But then when I went through a second time, it's really pigmented, like how I expected it to be for the first one. So just wanted to put that out there. Alright, now I'm just going to take my Mikasa Beauty, what is it called? Quick Change Brush Cleaner, and I'm just going to, maybe I should keep it on to blend, no, I'm just going to swirl it around in there like that, just to get all the color off. So this is what you use when you don't want to like clean your brushes in the middle of doing a look and you want to reuse like multiple brushes at the same time for one look. I don't know if that made sense, but whatever. I have a discount code, and it was actually, I use it for like every look I do because I don't have like a huge collection of brushes. Like I just have like, I don't know, my mom says I have a lot of brushes, but for her the amount of makeup I have is a lot, and it's not. But yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to take, oh I forgot to show you. I'm going to take the shade Submerge, the blue one, and I'm just going to put that where Splash ended on my lower lash line. Once again, it's doing the same thing where it wasn't as pigmented the very first time. Let's see if it's more pigmented the second time. Yeah. So what I'm experiencing is you have to go in once, put it on, and then go in a second time to really get a bright pigmentation. This is a very colorful look. It looks pretty ugly too. The palette is not ugly, the colors are not ugly, just the colors all put together, I don't really like how it turned out. But that's on me because I wanted to do like every single thing that I freaking could. I was like, I want to use the shimmer, I want to use the corals, I want to use the yellow, I want to use the blues, I want to use the browns. Well, I used all of them, and this is what happened. Not the best, but hey, it's okay. I definitely will not be filming this look for Instagram because it just looks trash. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like this just looks trash. I could do way better. That maybe I'll try to do a different look on here. What should I do? Oh, I'll use the two blues and then this really this silvery shade called Divine right there. I feel like that would look cool with those two blues. That's what I'll do that on this eye. I'll come back and I'll show you that. That might be a separate tutorial. I don't know. It depends how long this video is, but I'm gonna go ahead and put, should I put mascara on now? No. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other eye.